Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Dividend theories. We have seen in the last class irrelevance theories, two types of theories. Okay. Now today we'll focus on the relevance theories. Two theories have the relevance also. First one only we'll see, that is Walter's relevance dividend theory. Gardens we'll see next class. Okay. So Walter's relevance dividend theory. Professor Walter, he has given a very clear statement about the dividend distribution. Always distribution of dividend will always enhance the curiosity interest of the shareholders, so that the value of the shares are connected with the distribution of the dividend. If you distribute it, then value of the shares will be increasing in the market. So he strongly mentioned. Now Walter has dependent on two concepts. That is, Walter's model is based on the relationship between the firms on two concepts. One is return on investment. Return on investment is how much and cost of capital is how much. Return on investment. How much is the return he is getting and what is the cost of the capital. These two are very important. Okay. So he is based on these two concepts. This model is based. Now if you see return on investment means R. Cost of capital means K. Okay. So if three concepts you have to understand, return on investment R and return on cost of capital is K. If R is more than K, return on investment is more than the cost of capital. Return is more, cost is less. Then what to do? He has suggested that retain the earnings because returns are more. Returns are more and investors are not going to worry about that. So cost is very less. So retain the earnings, extra earnings because returns are more, right? So retain those earnings. In case if R is less than the K, means return is less than the cost of the capital. Cost of capital is more, whereas return is very less. In such case, what to do? Distribute the earnings. Distribute the earnings in the form of dividend. When you distribute it, at least the shareholders are going to utilize it properly, right? So if at all R is less than the cost of capital, return is less than the cost of capital, distribute it. If R is more than the cost of capital, retain in the organization itself only, retain the earnings. Whereas third concept, if you see R is equal to K, return is equivalent to cost of capital, then dividend policy will not affect whether you distribute or whether you don't distribute. It doesn't make any difference at all, right? So these are the three concepts you have to remember. His theory, Walter's theory, is mainly based on the return on investment and the cost of capital. Return is how much, cost is how much. If return is more, then retention or retain the earnings. If return is less, then distribute it. Both are equal, whether you distribute or not, that doesn't make any difference at all. Right now, this is the formula for this Walter's relevance dividend theory. How do you value the cost of the, not cost, how do you value the firm's value, firm's shares? That is this formula. Now, let's see Walter's relevance dividend theory. We have a formula, simple formula. P means market price of the shares. This we are going to calculate, market price of the share, that is equal to D plus K by R into E minus D by K. Now, if you see the abbreviations, what is the meaning? First one, P. P means market price of shares. Market price we are going to calculate as per this method. And D is dividend per share. Dividend per share. E is earnings per share. D is dividend per share. K means here cost of capital. Cost of capital. R is internal rate of return. How much return we are expecting. And E, earnings per share. D is already we know, dividend per share. Only we need four things. Four things we need to calculate the market price of the share. What do we need? D, E, R, K. Nothing to worry, easy, very easy. We'll work out a problem so that you'll have more clarity. Now here is a problem. Earnings 15 rupees per share, IRR 30%, dividend paid 5 rupees per share, cost of capital 22%. These four are given. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are given here. Shall I write here? First one, what do we need? Dividend per share. Dividend per share is where it is? Dividend paid is 5 rupees per share. Okay. So this is 5. And earnings per share. Earnings per share is 15 rupees. Next, what do we want? Internal rate of return, IRR, internal rate of return 30%. 30% means 30 by 100 comes to 0.30. Okay. So this is 0.30. Next, cost of capital 22%. 22% means 22 by 100 it comes to 0.22. All the 4 items are given. So just applying the formula. Formula already I have written, so I am not writing it here. So after writing the formula, we have to write this amount. That will be easy. Next step, D is equal to 5. Dividends per share is 5. Then E, earnings per share is 15 rupees. Then IRR, R means IRR, that is 0.30. Next, cost of capital K is equal to 0.22. Apply it in the formula. Simple. Now if you see the formula, it is R by K. By mistake I have written R by K it is. By mistake I have written K by R, it is R by K. Now we'll focus on the formula. So we know all the values. P is equal to D is 5. 5 plus R is 0.30 divided by K is here 0.22 into E minus D. E is 15 minus D means 5 divided by once again K means 0.22. Let's use the calculator. 0.30 divided by 0.22. It comes to 1.36. 5 plus 1.36 into 15 minus 5 comes to 10 divided by 0.22. Here 1.36 into 10. It comes to 13.6. This is 13.6 plus 5. It is 18.6, right? 18.6. What we have done first, we have multiplied 1.36 into 10. 13.6. 13.6 plus 5. 18.6 divided by 0.22. 18.6 divided by 0.22 comes to 84.54. 84.54 is the percentage. So value of the market. So once again let me explain. There is nothing to worry. Only the thing is, in this Walter's method formula you have to remember. D plus R by K into E minus D by K. D plus R by K into E minus D by K. Okay. So as per this, what do we need? We need only 4 items. One is dividend, internal rate of return R, cost of capital, earnings per share. Only these 4 we require. These 4 are given for us. So earnings per share. Earnings per share means this is E. Okay. And IRR. IRR means this is 30% is R. Dividend paid D. And cost of capital K. These 4 are given. We have applied in the formula. After the calculations you got 84.54. 84.54 is nothing but the market price of the share. It means when you give, when you issue, when you distribute dividend per share, 5 rupees per share, when you distribute, market price of the value, it will be 84.54. So what he wanted to say is here, dividend when you distribute it, market value of the shares will be always good. It will be increasing. Are you getting it? Want to take screenshot? Yes. If you are perfect, if you understood it, next class will work out one lengthy problem. Same method. Okay. Same method will work out one lengthy problem, so that will be essay point of view you can expect. Stay connected and practice well, write down it and refer your textbooks also. And please do check playlist, whatever is useful, use it, and don't forget to share this videos. Stay connected, have a bright career. Good luck.